Hi guys, welcome back to this second part in the Black Ops First Strike DLC coverage. Now, that sounds so professional, coverage, you know what I mean? It's just me playing a map, nothing special really. Now this one's called Discovery, and it's, as you can see, a snowy-based environment from a German outpost somewhere in Siberia, I don't know, wherever it may be. Now what you may notice straight away, and it's prevalent throughout the video, which is really frustrating. But there's a bit of slowdown which crops up occasionally, and it's nothing to do with like the capture card. It's nothing to do with anything other than the fact it was there when I was playing the game. And usually, whenever I join a game like that, my first suspicion is some bugger's cheating with some kind of lag switch. But I like how I always complain about lag switches when I don't really know what one is. I can kind of decipher. I think I know what it is. But I've never seen one, I don't really know the mechanics. I just automatically assume that someone is cheating, glitching, lagging, whenever there's anything like this. It could have been my connection, who knows, I don't know. But the point is, there's a bit of a slowdown which kind of turns up occasionally. And like I said, the reason I persevered with it, because usually I just leave the game, but I persevered with it because I got off to a pretty good start. You know, I got like a few kills and I thought, well, maybe the thing will stop freezing up and it'll get better. And it kind of did, but as you can see right now, sometimes it was a nightmare to move. And again, I don't know whether that actually was someone cheating, probably not, or whether it was just one of them things. Sometimes you get a bad connection, you just got to get on with it. But it didn't really affect my gameplay, whereas sometimes it can. You know, sometimes you're playing and it's a nightmare. But one of the cool things I like about this map, and we just kind of saw it there, well, I didn't actually do it, but that is an example of where this would happen. And there are parts of the map that you can blow up, like bridges, the icy parts of bridges. So if someone's on there, then all of a sudden you blow up the bridge and they fall down, that's the end of them. Or you could just blow it up from a strategic point of view to prevent someone, you know, taking that route, which I guess can be really good for something like Domination or Headquarters or whatever. So I kill a couple of people there, get my napalm strike, which I'm 9 times out of 10 absolutely rubbish with. And I can't remember if I get anyone with this or not. But I guess we'll soon find out. But more often than not, I just miss everyone. And I think one of the reasons why I usually miss people on a napalm strike is because I'm always conscious of the green triangles, which are my teammates. So I usually ended up putting it nowhere. And look at this. I mean, this is stupidity at its highest. 3 members of the opposition there. He has to jump over that thing, but he jumps over the bridge that has been blown up and goes straight into my napalm strike. Into the ball of fire. I mean... Talk about completely owned big time. It's kind of funny. He must be thinking, why did that happen? Oh man, I feel like going on to like my Xbox Live friends list. It's probably not there since this was the other day. And just sending him the clip. Just out of childishness. But he probably wouldn't see the funny side. You know, he'd probably send it back, oh, you dickhead, what a knob. You know what I mean? Whereas, in fact, if someone done that to me, I'd probably say the same. But, you know, come on, it's funny. I'd like to think he'd laugh about it. But again, that just kind of highlights how much fun, I guess, you can get out of the theatre mode. You know, literally, you can go into this, you can edit things, you can put it in slow motion, fast forward clips, just see where people were, what they did, silly decisions they made. I don't know. There's so many things that I've looked back and I just think, why did I do that? What a stupid thing to do. Of course, you don't think it when you're playing it. You just kind of naturally just do whatever you think. But and hindsight's a great thing. And of course, when you've got the benefit of hindsight, if you like, with the theatre mode, you know, you can see where people were, and you didn't know that at the time. You know, you didn't know someone was creeping around a corner, or there was a claymore there, or whatever. But well, it's just one of them things. It's only a game at the end of the day. This makes me laugh here because my aiming was absolutely everywhere, and I don't know whether it was a combination of the fact that I was just doing rubbish and there was lag, or whether it was because there was lag. I guess it was a combination. But, you know, I was just literally off by 2 seconds for everyone walking by. So anyway, I clearly spectacularly failed to pick anybody off from that part of the map. So I head on downstairs, try and get a little bit closer to where I think the action is. Just check my sides. I see someone in the corner on the left any second now. He's looking the other way, but obviously it would be rude not to shoot him. And then I head upstairs to this little room to see what's going on over here. So as you can see, I bring up my spy plane. There's a red dot to my left and to my right, but the one on the right is far easier to get to. It's obviously just here. So straight away I'm after it. It's just always been within my nature on Call of Duty games to go after these red dots. I know obviously it's the aim of the game, but some people sit back and camp. I just go running after them. So it's a case of at the same time being clever, making sure that you just don't go in guns blazing. I can see there he is, there's no need to fire. Use the knife. It's silent and it's effective and it does the job. And it feels good as well. Well, maybe not for him, but it feels good when you're doing it. And so, yeah, it's just important to be very stealth-like. So, there was a guy on the right of the radar there. I kind of waited in that building because I thought he was going to appear, but he didn't. So I don't know whether somebody shot him or whether he just went further up there to the right. I don't know what happened. He just completely disappeared. I guess I could have played it back on the theatre to see where it went, but I'm not that bothered. You know, not really. Not enough to play it back. So I'm just kind of not camping. I'm sticking to the corners because, you know, it is an open map. Especially in the middle anyway, and particularly, like I say, when the sniper's around, you've got to be careful. So I'm trying to be sensible, you know, and I think in a minute I'm just going to make a dash for that building in the middle, which is always a pretty busy place. You'll usually find someone in there. That building ahead there, just... Every time I say ahead, I look left or right. This one here that I'm talking about. There's usually someone in here, whether up here or down on the first floor. Either way, it's always worth checking that out. But obviously watch for claymores and stuff. I shouldn't be saying that, because I usually put claymores in there, so I'm just kind of giving the game away. So no, just pretend you didn't hear that, especially if you ever play with me. And that building at the far right-hand side, it's always a good place to go if you want to, like, avoid the, like, let's say you're one or two away from a kill streak, then head on over to that building, because it's pretty quiet. For the most part, anyway. So I get my napalm strike, and let's see if I'm successful this time. This is my second one, I think. Actually, from memory, I think I got 2 people here. Because I was surprised, because like I say, I nearly miss everyone. Yeah, there's 2 people. Which was kind of good. Oh, looks like I'm going to play back. So as you can see, the plane coming down there, dropping the bombs, the napalm strike. And that's... Oh, look at that. They just go up in flames. That is pretty bad. That's just... It's horrific. But it's good, in a way. Because they're the bad guys, so it's good. So, yeah, so that's that. And that puts me, I think... Oh, what does that make it? Is that 7 now? I think I had my napalm. I've got 2. But the kill streaks I can't really work out, because my best kill streak on my stats, when you look on the leaderboard, it says my best kill streak is 18. I know for a fact I've got more than that. I know for a fact I have, because I went on Array the other day, a map called Array, which is coincidentally another snowy map, and I went 21-0. Which is the first time I've ever done anything like that in my life. But my stats hasn't changed to 21. It just doesn't say 21. So I'm thinking, well, what the hell's all that about? This is a little bit unfair. But, and then I read somewhere that it doesn't actually count, like, attack dogs, Huey kills, whatever else it may be, napalm strike, they don't count. And it's only ones that you get with a knife or a claymore or a gun. Maybe that's true, maybe that's nonsense. If it is true, then it is nonsense, because that just doesn't make sense. Surely however many kills you get should count towards your kill streak. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It's only a game. I'm not going to cry about it. But still, you know, in terms of not making sense, then that is pretty nonsensical. But it doesn't matter. But it just meant for something like this, whereas usually I'd have to wait for, I think, 8 to get the Huey, I think I had to kill like 11 people. It was really... I don't know, I should go back and count it again. But every person I was killing, oh well, 9 then maybe it's my fault there for miscounting. But it just felt as if like I already got them 9 kills, you know, like 2 kills back. So it's weird, I couldn't work that one out. But anyway, so I get the Huey, and you know, ran to the corner of the map like I was talking about, and then just picked people off. This guy, for some reason, took about 4 rounds in him, but I got him eventually. I'd probably get maybe 5 or 6 people, I think, on this. And I just, like I said in the last one, the Kowloon video, I love using this weapon. It's just a shame sometimes for me that people shoot it down. You know, why do they do that? Such killjoys, it's ridiculous. But yeah, you know, as long as you can get like at least 2 or 3 kills, I don't mind. You know, I don't use that Huey thinking, oh, I've got to get like 8 kills or something. I don't really mind. If I get 2 or 3, job done. Then I'm happy with that. Now, I should really be changing my kill streaks, because I've had it set up on the Huey for quite a while. And I might go back and put it on the attack dogs, or maybe even the chopper gunner, I think, is at 11 kills. I'm not sure the difference between the chopper gunner and the Huey. I've not really played the game enough to really understand. Maybe it's got a bit more durability, takes a bit more damage. So I kind of screw up here, and this is such a rubbish ending to the game. I was 25-1, make that now 25-2, and it ends up being 25-3, and it was just, oh god. And obviously the majority of people playing the game, when they get 25-3, would be over the moon, and I was just furious. Because, you know, it just, like here, just look at that. Oh, it's ballsed it up. Really annoys me. I want to whack him. In real life. No, I'm only joking, obviously not. But it's really frustrating. But anyway, 25-3, you can't complain. So, yeah, guys, short and sweet. Well, 11 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the Berlin Wall. I bet you can't wait. See you later.